What's that on that beat? Oh.
What's up? Thanks for tuning in to the Shack Attack Show, where I'm your host, Jay Shack. We're very excited to what we're going to be bringing to Soul TV.
Listen, Jay, as soon as I came out, I was singing. I didn't cry, I was singing, Never heard of it before, but I did.
What's up? Thanks for tuning in to the Shack Attack podcast again. Listen, y'all, this is episode 8, and man, we just been going up, and up, y'all. And I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in each and every week. Each and every Wednesday from at 8 p.m., y'all. It's a dope vibe. Listen, y'all, I am very honored to have the people that I have on the podcast today that I'll be interviewing. This is the Mother's Day edition, y'all. I know we a week behind, but blame it on my mama, y'all. No, but seriously, y'all, this is Mother's Day edition, and so we want to honor all the mothers out in the world, especially my mother, especially the mother of my daughter. We're gonna honor them, and this podcast today is for them, y'all. So we're gonna interview them. We're gonna talk to them, talk about motherhood and how much they sacrifice. So no further ado, y'all, I want to bring on my mother.
Ooh.
How you doing, Ma?
I'm doing fine.
Yeah, good. You looking good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Listen, we gonna bring this up to you a little bit more. Yeah, Ma. So how's life been treating you?
You've been treating me all right.
That's good. How was your Mother's Day?
I had a blessed and wonderful Mother's Day.
That's good. So that's my mama, y'all. Mama Shack is in the house. Listen, y'all, I took a lot of teeth pulling trying to get her out here. She don't never be wanting to come out, y'all. Take your daddy. Get your daddy to do it. Get your daddy. But behind every strong man is a stronger woman holding them up. So I had to bring moms out to so y'all can hear her side of the story, hear her interview and everything like that, y'all. So make some noise for my mama, y'all.
Ooh.
Listen, y'all, and another person that I got on is my girlfriend, the mother of my bratty, sassy daughter, beautiful daughter, smart, intelligent daughter. And today we have Autumn in the building. How you doing, Autumn? Good. How you feeling?
I feel good.
That's good. How was your Mother's Day?
It was real good. I went out, got my nails done, toes done by my boyfriend. Went out with the family, had a barbecue. I had a good time.
Yep. Did you cook? Because you can cook now.
Well, no, I got treated.
Okay, you got treated. You got treated.
Yeah,
You did.
I did.
And come to find out, y'all, my mama cooked on Mother's Day. I couldn't believe it. I called her to come to an event. She's like, Jeremy, I'm in the house cooking. I said, Ma, it's Mother's Day. You ain't supposed to be cooking. She can't help it, y'all. She can't help it, man. But listen, y'all, we gonna dive straight into it. Once again, I'm honored to have my mom on this podcast because she never comes out. She never want to talk. She want to be shy, but today is not the day to be shy, Ma. So I hope you're ready. So listen, y'all, I feel like Mother's Day should be every day, honestly, at least once a month type thing, because mothers are some of the most loving, most sacrificing people on planet Earth. When they have a child, they lose so much sleep in those beginning stages. And I know this personally now that I am a father. And they carry their kids for 9 long months. Body go through all types of different stages, emotions everywhere. And then, sometimes, depending on the circumstances, they even still have to work a 9 to 5 or work a job, and they still have to carry this child. So, mothers are, they really are the foundation. Yes, right. That's right, Moshe. The foundation. Hold on, before I finish this, we got another mother in the house. Hold on.
Let me get myself in.
Right.
How y'all doing? This is Mashiba.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day, Mashiba. How was your Mother's Day, Mashiba?
I had an amazing
same understanding.
That's good. That's good. That wasn't a part of the script, y'all, but I had that in on here. But mothers are the foundation. They set everything in stone. I talked to Joe a lot about it. It's like, growing up, my mama used to tell us, whatever happened to the youngest child, it better happen to whoever the oldest child was at that time. So that made us. Well, I'm the baby, so I didn't. I was good, but Joe, we 3 years apart. So, but that made him more overprotective of me. And then I got nephews and nieces. My mama raised, so it was the same ordeal with them. So mothers, I just want to know, like, how do y'all do that? Like, how do y'all go through all those things and still have to go through life too?
You talk to me?
Yeah.
Well, one thing, I thank God I had my mother at that time. And when I got ready to have children, I was ready.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I know about my mother, I learned from the best. She was the best in teaching me how to be a mother.
Mm-hmm.
And when I had my first child, I was the mother. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
Because when you have when everybody go through their first child, they don't know what they be doing. They got their mother beside. I watched my mother help me to raise my firstborn, and she taught me how to be a mother, and that's where we go through in life.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Rest in peace to Grandma, Mama Lee. Lord rest her soul.
Yes.
Now, Autumn, how from a younger person standpoint, how do you do it? Going through all those different things. Hear your side.
Yeah, well, saving for me, I had my mom by my side the whole time. She was there from the beginning all the way to now. She told me a lot of things what I need to do. Oh, we need to get this, we need that. You need to do this. She told me everything. So that's what my foundation, my building process was.
Yeah.
It came from her, and from there I took the rest.
Dope. Listen now, y'all. You do know that my mom, or maybe you don't know, but my mother is the mother of 11 kids. And what I find fascinating is my mom can name us all 11 her kids in order, and she know all of our birthdays. So, Ma, you got to do it. You got to do it on the show. So, come on, name all of them.
All right, now I was waiting for this. It's gonna be good right here. I'm putting her in the big box.
Yeah, come
right
on.
Here. Come on,
My
Mama.
person was Elizabeth,
Mm-hmm.
Olivia,
Mm-hmm.
Ida,
Mm-hmm.
Rikia,
Mm-hmm.
Shakika,
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan,
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan, Elijah,
Mm-hmm.
Michael, Joshua, Josiah, and Jeremiah.
Yeah. That's all 11 of them. Yeah.
My God, but can you name all of them?
Yes.
You can name all of the whole entire.
Oh no!
Listen, nobody has made it yet, and everybody that comes on here in the family, I am challenging. That is the.
Talking about I am challenging them.
Family challenge. Okay.
That's a Shack Attack
That's
challenge,
what
y'all.
it is.
Try to name all
Shack Attack
34.
challenge.
So Autumn, can you name all your 2?
Come on now.
Adrian, Aramis Jones,
Uh-huh.
Maya Unlande Shackleford.
Look at that. Look at that. That's good.
Yeah, very simple.
You're talking about very simple. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So listen, y'all know every time you tune in, we gonna have a little fun, and we gonna get all the jitteries out, and we gonna enjoy this,
Absolutely.
So as we know, there's a need for fathers, and there's also a need for mothers, and that need for mothers is the nurturing, and as Mashiba said earlier, it's setting that foundation, being the backbone. Sometimes when dad don't understand, the mothers, they sit there and they might not like it, but they just still understand, and they just there and just being a mother. Sometimes as a father, we have a harsher approach. Just as a man, I don't know what it is, but mother, they can. I don't know. It's just y'all got it. Y'all just got it.
Absolutely. We do. I'd attest to that.
Yeah. It's just in y'all.
It's intestinal fortitude.
Definitely.
Intestinal fortitude. That means we take everything, all the pot shots, we fall down, we get back up. Mm-hmm. We ain't got no money. They turn the lights off and we get up and wash the dishes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Intestinal fortitude. Mothers are the foundation, the strength, the prayer warrior.
Yeah.
She is the everything.
Yeah.
The icing on the cake.
Yeah.
And my hands is off to every last one of you.
Yeah. Just the way God created y'all, and that's definitely a blessing.
Yes.
Now I remember as a kid, my mom she wouldn't really let us go over to a lot of people's house, friends. Mm-hmm. We can go to our family house, but not a lot of friends. And at a younger age, I never understood, like, it's just my friend, they live around the corner, not too far.
I felt that way too.
Yeah, but I know my mama had told us a story when I was younger about something happening where a girl went to spend the night at her friend's house, and somebody came and shot up the house and killed the wrong girl, and killed the girl that went over and spent the night.
It's an innocent bystander.
Innocent bystander, and that brings me back to the story that happened. I was in college, I think 2018, of Kanika Jenkins. Remember that story?
I do.
Yeah, yeah.
Aren't they in her trial right now?
I'm not. I think they the family already got paid off and everything like that.
It's the girl with the braces. Is Kanika Jenkins the young lady with the braces and short hair? Is it?
No, you talking about Zion.
I'm talking about Zion.
Yeah.
Okay. So Kanika is which one?
She was the one, I think, in Chicago, I believe, but she was they found her in the freezer.
In the freezer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But before they found her in the freezer, there was videos of her yelling, "Get off me" and stuff like that. So she was. It looked like she had got drugged, but that just made me think of my mom. Like, dang, that makes so much sense, because yet had she been with just her family, or had she just not even been with her friends at all, that wouldn't even have happened. So
you sometimes you can't even save family.
That's true.
Look at the young lady that I was just talking
Zion,
about, Zion Foster. Her cousin just killed her.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I haven't even read all of the investigative reports, but yeah, it's devastating.
Yeah.
Your mother protected you.
Yeah, literally.
That's what she did. Just like my mother protected me. I was an only child.
Mm-hmm.
So, that was protection. That was amazing protection.
Most definitely. And you as a kid, you don't really always understand or see it.
Yeah.
But as an adult, you start seeing what's going on in the world and how crazy it is.
Absolutely.
And yeah. So, I just appreciate my mama for that.
Absolutely. That's an amazing. Like, because, you have mothers today that send their kids any and everywhere as long as they can go to sleep or get a break or smoke a blunt or get high or get drunk or whatever it is that they want to do. Everything is more important than the child.
That's so true.
Today's mother, a mother like your mother that has stood the test of time, that has just... She's how many grandchildren do you have? We haven't even talked about the grandkids.
I have 20 grandchildren.
Wow.
Oh my God.
And 3 great grandchildren.
What's that scripture that says your children will call you blessed?
Yeah.
I'm just saying that is phenomenal.
Man.
That's phenomenal.
That's a lot.
And you just look like you're getting younger every year. What are you doing? What do you use? Would you use some golden oil from Egyptian pond of love or something?
No.
Because you looking like your oldest daughter. Huh? Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone.
So as everybody know, I had my dad on the podcast a few weeks ago, and it was amazing. My dad is a pastor.
Yes.
And so my mom is the first lady.
Absolutely.
And so Mom, I just want to kind of talk about because now I seen firsthand, as my mom was the first lady, first lady came with doing a lot at the church. She picked up the slack wherever slack was. When we had picnics, she didn't care about getting in the kitchen and cooking. She didn't care about coming out of her pockets and providing for the church, making sure the church smelled good. Going down to church and cleaning up. Choir director, a Sunday school teacher. So she played a strong role as the first lady. So, Ma, talk about that, and how was it being the first lady?
First, it was hard because I didn't know nothing about being a first lady. And I couldn't go to my mother because at that time my mother didn't know nothing about being first lady because she wasn't a first lady. Mm-hmm. So I just started praying. I couldn't go to nobody to ask nobody if I'm doing this right. So I was just praying and talking to the Lord, and then I started doing what a first lady supposed to do in church. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If nobody wanted to wash the toilet, I did it. Mm-hmm. If nobody wanted to clean up the church, I did it. Right. If nobody didn't want to cook, I did it. And I thank God that He stayed with me. He gave me the strength to go ahead and do what I'm supposed to do, being the first lady of a church.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. And you got some, to each his own, y'all. But you got some first ladies that wouldn't dare.
Yeah.
Have done some of the things that my mama did. Wouldn't dare went in the bathroom and made sure the toilet wasn't clean. Wouldn't dare go down to the church and cleaned up and make sure the church was clean. Like, so that's a blessing. Literally, that's a blessing. She put the title aside and knew that the work of the Lord had to get done and did it. So that's amazing. So Autumn, we know you are a PK. So how is it being a preacher's kid?
It's cool. I just do whatever I need to do at the church. I sing, do praise dances. I choreograph them myself. I teach my nieces how to do the praise dances. I clean up. I put up the stuff like the fans out the church. Things like that. It's not really a burden on me at all. Yeah. I don't mind it.
And that's definitely I'm a PK, and we are automatically drafted into everything in the church. When we need the musicians, we're the musicians. When we need singers, we the singers. When we need ushers, we the ushers. So we're automatically drafted into all of these things. Do you think there is pressure on being a preacher's kid?
For me, no, but for some, yeah, I would say that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, y'all, so we gonna talk about some of this good old cooking, y'all. We gonna talk about this good old cooking.
Yeah, hold on, but before you get to that good old cooking, let's back up. What is the last question you just asked her?
I asked her the pressure of being a PK.
Absolutely. Now, I'm a PK. You seem really, really quiet and
come on, Sheba, help me out.
Aggressive.
Help me out, Sheba.
And very loud with your quietness. Tell us, for real, how was it being a PK?
Well, it's pretty new. My mom just got married to her husband. He became a pastor after they got married. So I was already like 20, I think, when I became a PK. Okay. I'm only 22 now. So.
Okay, so you've had a brief brushing with being a PK.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I wasn't raised up.
Yeah.
That's
so
that's
something completely different.
I'm not under pressure.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Let's talk about
let's talk about the good cooking, y'all. Good soul food cooking. Now, both of these beautiful women can cook their tails off. I'm gonna use correct words. My mama was sitting next to me.
Yeah. Period.
But they can cook they can cook it off, man. So I remember as a kid, on Saturdays in the summertime, school out, every Saturday my mom would do a Saturday barbecue at the church, and would just be selling dinners. And I remember them long nights, her staying up, we having to help. I had to help her. What's that with the greens?
Pick
the greens. I had to help pick the doggone greens. I'm like, I ain't making no money. I ain't cooking this. I had to help pick the greens, y'all. Talk about how you got into cooking.
Well, I got into cooking when my mother. I came from my mother's cooking, and when I got married, you look at a person didn't like to cook.
Really?
It's always been my other sister like to cook.
That's so surprising to hear, y'all.
And once I got married, I had to cook. So, and then I got to love how to cook. I put my own taste, my own season in there. It don't be too salty, don't be too sugar. I know just how much to put in wherever I cook. God bless me with that.
Now, Mama Shack, how many times a week did you cook with growing up with the kids? Did you cook every single day?
Every single day.
Saturdays and Sundays?
Yes.
My God.
Sunday, they was a.
Was it ever a pizza night?
No.
No?
Because my husband didn't believe in pizza night.
You know,
Papa didn't believe in pizza night?
I ain't believe.
I gotta ask him when he get back on the show.
Yeah.
What happened to the pizza?
You know, he coming back on Father's Day edition.
Right.
But yeah, so let's kind of go back. She said, you know, when she got married, she had to cook. You know, and that's a real woman. That's a real mother for you. Catering to her husband, also catering to her children. You know, and I'm saying that because a lot of women these days. Like I've talked to married men, and my wife, my wife just don't want to cook. You know, I done worked all these hours at the house. I mean, at work, and I come home, I don't smell nothing when I walk in the door. Now I gotta leave back out to go grab me. Not even DoorDash, Mashiba. I gotta leave back out and go grab me some food.
Oh my.
You know, so like I had a church service I had to play yesterday. And Autumn was about to cook for me, and she's like, "Nope, I ain't gonna cook. I'm gonna wait till you on your way back home, cause I want your food hot and fresh." I'm like, man, I didn't even think about it, cause you could warm it up for me. It's a difference though.
It's a difference, but that's the love in it. Okay, that's the love and the care.
Yeah. So Autumn, let's hear how you got into cooking.
Well, I started cooking right before I had my son in 2019. And then after I moved out of my mom's apartment with me and my son, got our first apartment, I just started cooking all the time because we had to eat. I wasn't about to eat out every day, so I got into cooking, and that became my passion. Like, I love to cook. I love it. I try new recipes all the time, and I master them really quick. Like, every time, it's good. I even started my own catering business, so I sell dinners myself.
Shout out to your catering. What's the name of it?
It is A+ Brunch and Soul.
A+ Brunch and Soul.
Is there a phone number where they can reach you, and what days are you open?
Yep, it's 586-436-2540.
All right. What days do you operate?
Any day that you want me. Just hit me up and I will do it.
Yeah.
If I'm available, I'm gonna do it. Yep.
And that food is amazing. Make sure you follow A+ Brunch. What's the Facebook and Instagram?
A+ Brunch and Soul on Facebook with the @ symbol, and on Instagram is @ A+ Brunch.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all check her out. Check that page out. Food looks delicious. It tastes delicious. And so summer's coming back around. Autumn, so you gonna be cooking more often?
Sure is. I'm gonna be doing the ribs. I'm gonna be doing everything. I can't wait to do another barbecue because everybody's tripping about the barbecue ribs.
Man, that thing was good. Yeah. So listen, y'all, we're gonna take a small pause. We're gonna be right back with more on the Shack Attack podcast.
How many are blessed to have a living mother? Let me see your hand. It's such a blessing to be able to pick up the phone and hear her voice on the other end. You don't know how blessed you are. I remember Mama and the love that she gave.
Listen, y'all. Once again, I'm so happy to have my mom, my girl, on the show today. And I remember as a kid, I used to think my mom was one of the meanest people, man. I mean, mean. I'm like, Mom, you ain't gotta be so mean. Now she's so cool, y'all. I mean, like we can laugh, talk. But when I was younger, she ain't play none of that, man. But it showed me how to respect her. It showed me how to respect adults, you know. Cause my mama came from an era where when adults were talking, Oh, all 11 of us knew we better start fleeing like roaches, getting up out of there, while they were talking, and show that respect, because a kid, they instilled in us that a child stays in the child's place, and so we couldn't really play with my mom like that. All that talking back stuff that these new age kids doing, man, I'd be looking like, oh no. My face would have been all twisted up by now, man. I ain't playing. My mama, she didn't play. She was younger, she was strong. Man, now she's sitting up here looking all beautiful.
Now
like,
she had them eyes too, didn't she?
Yeah, oh my.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
She know
no.
how to look at you.
Man, my mama and dad, they knew how to look at you, and we straighten up. That's where I got it from, man. I look at my kids.
Adrian.
They already know. The power of the eyes. The power of the eyes. Yeah. So I remember y'all when and I'm gonna talk about the harsher approach of a father and a more gentle approach of a mother. I remember when I was getting ready to go to college, I ended up getting accepted to, I think it was between 7 and 9 universities. And I was trying to figure out, I was the first in my family to go to college, and so I was kind of nervous. I remember the beginning of my senior year, I told my teachers, like, I said, I'm not going to no college. I'm like, if anything, I go to, what is it? Like WC3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I go to, but I wasn't trying to go to no university. I'm like, first of all, they cost too much. I'm like, I ain't trying to waste money. I don't even know if this is going to work out for me. I might drop out. Who knows? I'm not really prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't feel like my high school prepared me. And my teacher, just shout out to Miss John. Happy Mother's Day, Miss John. She was one of the main people that was stayed on my head and made sure. Jeremiah, she told, oh no, you going to college, you going to a university. And I'm looking at her laughing like she must not know who she talking to. I'm a shack. When my mind is made up, that's what it is. But throughout them whatever 6, 7, 8 months we're in school, she just stuck with it. And anything she thought she can help me with, she tried her best to help me. Shout out to Mrs. Brooks too, which was our college coordinator. So I ended up getting accepted to, I think, 7 colleges, and going through the process of trying to pick a school to go to. It was hard, because I was the lead guitar player in my dad's church, and he didn't really want me to leave, and he wanted me to stay at home to keep playing, and I was still in the mix of trying to figure out if I'm gonna go to college. I'm like, this is good. I'm getting accepted to all these schools, so I'm trying to find some balance, so I felt like I couldn't really talk to my dad. So I would go talk to my mom and tell my mom, like, yeah, Mom, I got accepted here. She like, okay, what you thinking? Where is that? What school? How far is it? You think you like that one better than this one? How much it costs? I'm like, man, I don't know, but she just will go talk to Miss John. She just sent me back to the source where I was getting all of this information, trying to figure out if college was for me or if it wasn't for me. And still to this day, I thank God I graduated in 2021. I appreciate my mom for that, because I remember, I think after my 3rd year of college, I felt like I got all I need. I'm like, I'm good. This ain't working out for me. I'm about to drop out. So I come home laughing, talking to my mama. She thought I would say it as a joke, but I was trying to see how she'd take it if I was to drop out. Right. But she no. Now when I was younger, my mama would say, high school, K through 12th grade is for her. She said, whatever y'all do after 12th grade, that's on y'all. But somehow when I went to college was for her too. And I ended up finishing. I remember when it was getting real tough, literally really wanted to drop out. Every morning I would call my mom, and she'd pray for me. She'd pray. It was like 5, 6 in the morning. Every morning I'd call her. She'd pray, and that just would help me. It helped ease my mind, help get my day started, and just gave me that push to keep going, So that's why mothers are so important, when it seemed like the whole world have turned their back on you, a mother, no matter what you've done, they're so forgiving. A mother will stand by your side. you know, through it all.
Absolutely.
So I want to know, mothers, what's the difference in raising a son versus a daughter?
Wow, that's a good one.
Remember me? But I had all of my girls first.
So
That
you
was
had five girls
first.
and then you had your 6 boys.
6 boys. My girls were easier than the boys. And when I got to the boy, y'all were kind of leaning towards your daddy. When it's time for go to school, and if you got in trouble, y'all didn't come to me because y'all know I would whoop y'all behind. So y'all would cling to your daddy, and your daddy kind of take up for y'all.
Right.
So that's why when y'all did stuff bad and I didn't approve it, I get some of y'all behind like I did. And then when y'all act like y'all didn't want to go to school and didn't want to hear me, I go get a spoon. and I said, oh, y'all can't hear me? And I said, okay, wait right there. I'll be right back. I go in the kitchen, get one of them big old spoon, came back in there, and then y'all said, okay, mama. But if y'all had went to your daddy wouldn't say nothing like mama. So that's why I say my girls were easier than the boys, because the boys, to me, got away with a lot of stuff with their daddy. And if I remember the time y'all would come in our room, I would have to punch y'all out the door to get out of my room. And my girl never did it, but the boy did. My husband, to me, he was leaning towards the boy than the girl.
Wow.
Listen, y'all, that's a true story too, man. And I swear we'd be knocked out in the living room, sleep hard, snoring and all. My mom would be calling us 1,000,000 times. We would not wake up. So she went and got that spoon and used it on us a couple times.
You got up there.
We got up. Then, you know, we got trained. It was she didn't even have to grab the spoon. She'd sit down and say, let me grab that spoon. Like, huh? She's like, I knew y'all heard me. I'm like, no, I really didn't. I don't know what it was, but my mind heard. I didn't hear Jeremiah. I didn't hear Jeremiah, Joe. We didn't hear none of that. But the minute she said something about a spoon, oh man, we woke up, man.
Absolutely.
So now, Autumn, how was it for you? I mean, what's the difference for you raising a son and a daughter?
Well, raising my son, he was first, and when I had him, I was by myself. I didn't have my boyfriend, I didn't have you, so I was by myself. Trying to figure out how to raise a boy by myself, so it was kind of challenging. Like, he's a boy, so he's a little bit more challenging because he's a boy. He's a little bit more adventurous than my daughter. Our daughter, Amaya. She's more.
I don't know. Maya's pretty adventurous.
You said she's what?
She's pretty adventurous. She's getting there.
She is.
Jesus Christ.
I think she's a little bit easier to deal with.
Girl be testing
me. Yeah, she's a little bit easier to me. Yeah, that's what I think. I think she's easier to raise. She pretty much just has fun. Cause she don't really know better about everything that she should not do. So right now it's fine. Like, I think it's easier to raise her right now than it was to raise him by myself, cause he's a boy and I'm a woman. So it was different. It's different now because I have you, so he has you, so it's way different. So
it's period.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so another question. What was it like to be a stay-at-home mom? Because I believe both of y'all have been a stay-at-home mom versus being a working mother.
I love to be a stay-at-home mother because I can know where my kids going. If they go in school, I take them to school. I make sure they have breakfast, dinner when they come home, and everything. But if you out there working, if your mom is out there working, they will know what their children is doing at the house and stuff like that. But I love to be a mom until the kids get up in age. When they get about 16, they should know the rope, then they do's and don't. Absolutely. But while they young, they need that guidance of their parent, their mother. They need the guidance of their mother, because children these days now will get in trouble.
Yeah.
And the mom is at work work, can't come home, can't get off the job, and the children is all by themselves. But I love to stay at home with my children. When my children got up to size, then I start working. Then I love to work because at that time my kids could take care of themselves.
Yeah, definitely. What about you, Autumn?
So, being a stay-at-home is cool because I can work my own business and still take care of my son at the same time because I didn't really have a good village, and I do got one now because I have you and I have your family, so I have a better village now. So I couldn't really work because I didn't always have somebody to watch him. So I basically just worked my business and sold my hair extensions online and made money that way. So I kind of like being a stay-at-home mom because that's what I had to do. I had to figure it out. So it was good for me.
Absolutely.
Cool.
That's the key. You figured it out.
Figure it out. Yeah, as a single mother, and I don't think we honestly talk about that a lot. When men choose or whatever the reason is, but they're not in their child life, the woman has to figure it out no matter what. So whether she's getting evicted out of her apartment or house because of she can't work a job because nobody can watch her kid, or whether she's working a 9 to 5 and still got to figure out where her child's going to be, no matter what, they have to figure it out. So that's why, when I had my big brother Joe on last week, I honor and respected him as a father, as a man, because whatever he was going through, he never put up a brick wall or wall, like saying that because of this is going on in my life, I'm not gonna be there for his kids,
Right.
And it just plays a huge role. No matter what, kids need their fathers,
Sure do.
just like they need their mothers, but it shouldn't always have to fall on the mothers to just figure it out. We gotta balance this out. Black community, we gotta balance this out, y'all. We gotta make sure that fathers, if you decide to lay there and do it, you gotta deal with the consequences.
You gotta lay there and do it.
You gotta lay there and deal with it.
Lay there and do it. You gotta lay there and do it.
Whether you wanted it or not, you ain't gotta deal with that woman anymore. And women, you gotta stop being so doggone bitter. I want to use a word that's harsher than doggone, but my mama is sitting next to me, so I'm gonna say doggone again. Women, you gotta stop being so doggone bitter. If the nigga don't want you, he don't want you. Let him be in his kid's life. Let him raise his kids, because at the end of the day, whether y'all work it out or not, that kid is the one that's gonna be damaged. He or she is the one that's gonna be messed up. So just y'all get out the way. And
don't be bitter. Get better.
Don't be bitter. Get better.
Absolutely.
That's my TED talk on the Shack Attack, y'all. Now, Ma, did you expect to have a big family?
No, I didn't.
How many kids did you think you was gonna have?
Well, when you were young and you have friends and y'all talk about having a family, to me, I just wanted 4.
4. Wow, 4 turned to 11 quick in a blink of an eye. Dang,
was not playing.
4 kids. 4 kids.
That's beautiful.
But I thank God for all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take nothing from y'all. Y'all was bad sometimes, but I still love you.
I don't know, man. I don't know if we was bad.
But I whoop y'all butt sometimes.
Yeah, you did.
And y'all ran to your daddy and told your daddy too.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, Autumn, so it still ain't too late for you, so do you, because you young. You only 22.
You gonna have 3, 4 more?
Yeah, do you expect to have a big
3
kid?
or 4, nah, that's a little
2,
bit
3?
too much.
Because you know where my bloodline
1 and a
runs,
half.
right? You know where my bloodline runs.
Whatever you want, you can have it. Whatever you want, you can have it. But next I'll do like 2 more. If it's 2 more, then I want another girl and another boy. No.
You want another girl and another boy?
Yeah, if I do 2. If not, just 1 boy and see what it'll do. But
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So, critical question, y'all. If you could do it all over again, as far as being, we're still just talking about motherhood. If you could do it all over again, what's something you would change? Mashib, you can chime in on this one too.
Okay, I'll be the second.
All right.
Mama Shaq.
Okay. I wouldn't, to me, myself, I wouldn't change nothing. Because once I love to be a mother, because the way my mother taught us and the way we was raised up, I love to be a mother. When it was my time to be a mother, I learned from the best. So I wouldn't change nothing. If I had to do all over again, I wouldn't change nothing.
Wow.
I would get better, but I wouldn't change nothing.
Okay.
All right. Okay. What about you?
Well, I love my son, but I would like to maybe wait a little bit longer than having him at 19 years old.
Yeah.
Or maybe after, I was 19. Yeah, I would like to wait a little bit longer. Have a steady partner, at least a steady boyfriend, like I have a steady boyfriend right now. Yeah, I would like that for him to have a father from day one. All he knows is Jeremiah though, so
That's what
he believes.
Absolutely.
And that's why we're gonna keep it that way. Yeah.
All right.
That's what I would change.
All right,
But
that's
other than that, I love my son. I don't regret him at all. I don't.
Now, if I could, you say the question was again one more time.
Yep.
If I
So
could change.
if you could do it all over again, what's something you would change?
Oh man, I wouldn't have left my kids and my husband.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have left.
Mm-hmm.
I had a full hysterectomy and hormones was everywhere, and I all of a sudden I woke up one day, thought I was somebody else, and like I missed something in life. And then I just started exploring, and I ended up getting on drugs, and then get my neck broke.
Wow.
And then, didn't know where I was going, live, eat, nothing. But yeah, that would be the thing that I would stay there through the stress of being a young mother with 3 babies in diapers, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would have stayed. So.
That's real, man. That's real. Accountability.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. In 2024, you ain't seen that?
Man.
Listen, you better be real. If you ain't real, you going to get exposed.
Gonna get exposed.
All right? Because it's the year of
exposure. Come on, Cat
baby.
Williams.
Come on now.
Just to jump tracks real quick. You seen what's going on with P. Diddy now.
Bruh. I'm going to do a whole show on it.
Man,
just saying.
I'm going to keep it to Mother's Day edition today. But y'all,
Look,
next
I do
week.
got Cat Williams in here.
Next week,
right.
we going to talk about that, y'all. Okay. So I want to know, what surprised you all in your first years of motherhood?
Surprised me?
Mm-hmm.
Having a baby.
Yeah.
That was surprising to me because, like I had said earlier, I didn't know nothing about having a baby.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's happened, y'all, I'm talking about y'all out there, artists, and when it happened, if you ain't ready, I believe in keeping your legs closed and your dress or your pants up. And make sure you ready to have a baby. I never drink, I never smoke, I never party, and I know y'all young people like to do that. So if you asking me, don't do it. Don't have no baby. But I love when it was time for me to have a baby. I know what I was doing. Don't try to say it's a mistake. It's never a mistake.
Come on now.
When you open your leg to a man, you doing what a grown person do. You got a face of concentration like a grown person.
Mama
So
Jack.
you can't say it's a mistake. I don't believe in no mistake. I don't believe in no mistake. When you want to play house, you know what's gonna go house. Even if you stay in Bible study, you gonna face the concentration. I believe. Somebody was playing Bible study.
Period.
And
Come on, somebody was playing church.
and Bible study You can't play Bible study with your legs open. You can't play Bible study like that. So I'm telling y'all out there, radio land. If you ain't ready, keep your legs closed and your pants up.
Hold on, Mama. Hallelujah. Oh, you finish it, put the drum roll in there. Oh my God. Okay, go ahead, Mama.
She went at it, man.
My mother, I was brought up like this. If you ain't ready,
that's real.
You ain't ready.
Absolutely.
I don't care what a man whisper in your ear, said, baby, I love you. When you give it up, sometimes they stay there and sometimes they gone. Mm-hmm. And then they left you holding the bed. What bed?
Come on now.
A baby. And then sometimes they would say, that baby ain't mine.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. That's what they say.
I'm telling you.
And that's real, you know. That's
Papa Shaq over here correcting up. Okay.
In all seriousness, that's how we was raised, you know.
Yeah.
No matter what, you know, whether we didn't got somebody pregnant who we didn't like, didn't want a child with,
Let's talk
you know,
about
you know.
that. That's
But
deep
my
right
mom,
there.
she made it's just deeply installed with us. It's just deeply installed. It's deeply installed. It's deeply installed. It's deeply installed that no matter what, you know, we have to deal with the consequences that we set out that we did. You know, if you do something bad, there's consequences that's gonna happen. If you do something good, I mean, there's good things that's gonna happen. So whatever you do in life is always gonna be something that come out of it. So if how my mama say, you open your leg to a man, then expect a baby to come out. You know, and man,
my mother always told us, what done in the dark gonna come to the light.
Yeah. Well,
So
what if it happened in the light though?
But he ain't gonna happen in the light. He gonna happen in the dark. He gonna happen in that dark, and he gonna come to the light. You can't even hide that, brother.
Yeah, you know.
So don't try that one.
So now, Ma, you say you never drank?
No.
No whiskey?
No.
No beer?
No.
No liquor?
No.
No liquor?
No Jewish wine?
No Jewish wine?
My God.
No.
Man, that's a blessing.
That is.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, I thank God too. I thank God.
Yeah.
But some of y'all be acting all crazy and stuff like that. No.
Get on them, Ma.
My mother didn't believe in that. We didn't believe in. That's how we was taught. We was brought up.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go to a party, my oldest sister would tell us, when you go to a party and you lay your pop or anything down, don't pick it back up because somebody done already done put something
Spike
in
it.
there.
Yeah.
So we would learn that. We never go to parties. And we was mostly a homebody. We played outside. But if you would live next door to the Taylor, you would think we would always gone because you would never see us. Only thing you would see us if we go to church, going to the grocery store, cleaning the yard, clean the front and backyard, and we mostly in the house.
Yeah, and my mama still like that, y'all. That's why it's an honor to have her on the podcast today. Because, man, she...
Woman of valor and honor.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. So, Autumn, were you surprised in your first years of motherhood?
Not really.
Or what surprised you in your first year of motherhood? That's the question.
Well, before he was born, I talked to my mom. I asked her, will you be mad if I'm pregnant? She said no.
You already knew you was pregnant?
Yeah, I knew. So I asked her to see how she was going to
Aw,
react.
my parent already know that. I wish Amaya would ask me something like that.
Yeah.
Come here, girl.
Right.
Yeah,
What you mean?
so she was like, no. I'm like, okay, well, I'm pregnant. So then she like, okay. So she didn't take it bad or nothing. So that surprised me. And then from there, she worked with me to get everything that we needed. Like, she's like, Autumn, she came home, Autumn, I got a crib. So we literally carried it up 3 flights of stairs together. I had a big old stomach. We carried it up the stairs together, just me and her, because it was me and her. She wasn't married or in a serious relationship yet, so it was just us. So carried it up
Man,
the
it's
stairs.
memories like that you'll never forget, will you?
Yeah.
Ever. 2019, yep. Autumn Rama is doing this. They giving away free kids clothes, baby clothes. So we went to always go get stuff. She was always like supportive of me and keeping my child, because it was one point that I didn't want to keep my child. She's like, you know what? If you don't keep him, I'm not gonna hold your hand while you're crying. And that clicked in my brain easily. Like, oh no, I'm keeping him. So
That's good.
that was that's what happened in the beginning, and then she just supported me, and everything was kind of smooth. So after that, I would say.
Shout out to Mama Stacy Wells.
Yeah.
Yeah. So listen, y'all, we're gonna take another small pause. We're gonna talk about this song of mine that we're about to play. This is so as of now, y'all, I got 2 songs out. J Shack Way Right There and J Shack Change. And this song that I'm about to play is entitled Change. And as you know, if you've been following the Shack Attack podcast, I wrote this song during the pandemic, right after the George Floyd lynching. And you know, it was so much mentally going on with me, you know, so I needed an outlet. And for me, my outlet was to, you know, create this song, you know. And as of now, you know, this is my mama's favorite song of mine right now, Change. And so we're gonna play it right here on the Shack Attack podcast, since I got my mama in here, y'all. So once again, you about to listen to J Shack Change on the Shack Attack podcast.
Mother, Father, Father, there's so many of us dying, leaving our babies crying. We need a word from above. Send healing in your precious love to cover this wicked world, oh my, from heaven straight above. Times are getting harder, days are getting darker. Lord, we just can't make it. You don't provide for us, Father. We need a word from above. Send healing in your precious love to cover this wicked world, oh my, from heaven straight above.
Yeah, Mom. So that's one of your favorite, the favorite song of mine right now. Why you love it so much?
I love you. I love that because to me, you put your whole heart and soul and mind into it, and it touched me.
Yeah.
My God.
And I definitely did it. I wrote that in a deep depression stage, y'all. And it came all out. Everything that I wanted to come out came on out, you know. So while we was on break, y'all, I was talking to my mom, y'all. So, you know, she said she didn't drink, she didn't smoke, but this particular time she did. Well, she tried to smoke, and what happened?
So you just had Jesus? You didn't have no other outlet?
No.
Just one piece of cigarette she tried. But go ahead.
I tried. My mother used to smoke, and you know, at that time, cotton cigarette used to be like
99 cents.
Yeah, for a whole cotton. So what we did, my mother used to tell her light her a cigarette up. So we took 2 or 3 out the packet.
And you tried?
No, not yet. Yeah. My mother would. One day she was gone. And we had 3 family flats. And my mother stayed downstairs. He was 2, and he was 3. My brothers there stay on the 3rd floor. So that's when me, my sister, Willie, Annie, we went way up there on the 3rd floor. We already had the cigarette and everything. And we lighted, and we tried to smoke it. But excuse the expression, I told my son, I'm going to say excuse the expression, that we tried to smoke it, and God tried to choke the hell out of it.
Cuss it on out. Cuss it on out. Cuss it on out.
But that day forward, we never tried no more cigarette in our life.
I know that's right. Listen, my mama made me eat a cigarette.
Oh, man.
I did the same thing you did. I found the cigarette, but she told me to go out to the car and get a cigarette, so I went out there. And I was just out there a little too long. I didn't have no sense of time. I was too young, right? I'm out there and lit little butt out there. She come out there, she man, you out there smoking? She said, okay, I'll get you. I got you. Come on in here. She pulled out the pack and made me eat the whole pack of cigarettes.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
Man.
Listen, you talking about sick?
Dang.
I was sick.
Dang.
Okay, but I didn't I did smoke, but that was in my sin.
Yeah.
That didn't mean nothing. I really didn't mean
that
that cigarette right
really
there.
mean,
You know what
I just was trying it.
It was the tobacco I had to chew up. That was
Man,
awful.
you was like a white person.
My God. It was...
Doing that tobacco. My golly, it tastes nasty, Mom.
But we thank our mother today.
Spitting for 45 minutes, okay?
So now, Ma, you say that cigarettes choked the what out of you?
He choked the hell out of us.
Easy now.
God would tell
Easy
us,
now.
but God would tell us no.
Yeah,
Where we going if we don't live right?
We going to hell.
Yeah, that's real.
All right.
That's real. So that, but that was the only time you ever.
Yeah, that was the only time we tried to smoke.
Wow, that's amazing. So
But my mother
never.
didn't drink or nothing like this. She just smoked.
Yeah.
And so we thank God because it's some foods out
Yes,
here.
it
Some
is.
food.
Absolutely.
So we glad today. We thank God for it.
Yeah.
That we did that and we tried it and we didn't like it.
Cool. Listen, I'm gonna ask y'all one more question. We about to get up out of here, y'all. We had fun on the show today. What is your favorite go-to mom recipe that's easy for a busy mom to make?
Mom Shack?
I said greens.
Lord have mercy.
Greens and macaroni
Shana,
and some corn.
Shana,
cornbread.
nah. E.G. Elico. C.
Now, what you say?
What'd you say, Miss Audie?
I say chicken casserole.
Ooh.
How you make that real quick? How you make yours?
So I boil the chicken, cut it up, boil the noodles, drain the water, add in cream of chicken, celery, mushroom,
Yes, you do.
and
Yes, you
broccoli. Yeah.
That's it.
Mix it
And
up.
it's a winner.
It's a winner.
Gotta have that.
They about to make me cuss up in here,
my
y'all.
God.
Man, I'm getting
Sound
hungry.
good.
Ma, they about to make me cuss, Ma. We about to get off, but I'm about to cuss, Ma.
We'll go ahead, so
Lord, mother.
go ahead, so I can slap you.
When we coming over to eat, Mashiba?
Listen, when am I coming? Listen, I'm gonna tell you now, Mama Shack. I want you to call me. Don't you forget about me. I'm not gonna call you. I want you to call me and be like, when you cook a good meal and you feeling it in your shana, I want you to. You said this meal is so good. Somebody else got to taste this. Call me, okay? And for you, you do the same.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do the same because I haven't cooked in a minute, but I'm finna get out. I'm finna get out the grill. You talking about ribs?
Yellow.
Let's go.
Okay. Just get my number from Jeremiah. Or matter of fact, I can get it today.
I got it. We gonna get it together.
Yeah.
I got you. On the shack.
On the shack attack, y'all. Listen, y'all. I had so much fun with my mom on the show. I'm so happy that she actually came out, y'all. I thought she was gonna go back and nah, Jeremiah, I'm tired, my legs hurt. I don't feel like it. This hurt. But look, y'all, she came on out. We had fun. Thank my girl for coming on out and celebrating the Mother's Day edition on the Shack Attack podcast, y'all. It was fun. It was amazing. And once again, make sure you follow the A Plus Brunch Facebook and Instagram. What is that again?
Instagram is at A+Brunch. You spell out the PLUS. And on Facebook is A+ with a plus sign, brunch and sign soul. Yep.
Cool. Make sure y'all tap in with that. Once again, y'all, you know, if you're in the Metro Detroit area, every Tuesday at the Vibe Bistro, the Good Band is playing there from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Make sure you come on out, catch a good vibe. Make sure you tuning in here at the Shack Attack podcast each and every Wednesday at 8 p.m. You know, you can go on Soul TV. Well, if you here watching, you already know where you go, so I ain't got to get into that. Make sure you follow the Good Band page, y'all, on Instagram at the GUD Band, the Good Band, no spaces. Make sure you follow me on Facebook at Jeremiah Shackelford, me on Instagram at JAY_Shack, SHACK. Make sure you go download my 2 singles that's out. J Shack Change, J Shack Way right there. Listen, y'all, I'm back in the studio, y'all. I got a new song will be dropping real soon, y'all. So make sure you be on the lookout for that. This some smooth R&B, y'all. This some smooth R&B. You know, it's called Very Special. So make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. And you know, of course, starting in June, each and every Thursday, my band will be playing. The Good Band will be live at My Ties from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And make sure you vote the Good Band as your favorite group, local band in Detroit on the DetroitChoiceAwards.com. www.DetroitChoiceAwards.com. Vote the Good Band as your favorite local artist, local band, y'all. Until next time, thank you again, Ma. Thank you again, Autumn, for coming on out and spreading some good vibes on the Mother's Day edition. And until next time, y'all, thank you.
What he trying to say is he feel good.